Shalom, brothers and sisters. So you may have noticed people are panic buying rice all of a sudden. Why? All over the US and spreading to the rest of the world. Rice is one of the most important staple foods for more than 3 billion people around the world. The nation of India accounts for 40% of global rice export. Less than a week ago, India banned the export of non-basmati white rice, and that created a wave of panic all over the world. The Food and Consumer Affairs Ministry on July 20 banned the export of non-basmati white rice with immediate effect to stabilize the volatile retail prices in the country. Heavy rain in the north of India over the last few weeks has damaged newly planted crops in Punjab and Haryana. Paddy fields were submerged for over a week, destroying the seedlings and forcing farmers to wait before they can replant any rice. In other major rice-growing states, farmers have prepared paddy nurseries but have been unable to transport the seedlings due to inadequate rainfall. Authorities have banned the export of the rice. This is just how fast it can happen. Days after the export ban was announced, social media was filled with videos of people panic buying rice. Videos shared showing Indian Americans standing in lines and panic buying in Texas, Michigan, New Jersey, Alabama, Ohio, Illinois, California, everywhere. When people get desperate, they do crazy things. There was one report of desperate consumers wrestling for a bag of rice in Dallas, Texas. Now, you got to laugh because it's so sad, because it's this desperate in the world right now. That 7 years of famine foretold by those cows has hit, and it's going to get much, much worse. If you're planning on missing the rapture, I would buy some rice. Some retailers responded to the frenzy by dramatically hiking prices on bags of rice. In one case, the price of a bag of rice tripled. Why? Because mankind is sick that way. We love feeding on the pain and frustration of those around us to make money. I. Kind of like Lucifer just before he fell. The Business Line reported that several grocery stores across America increased the price of rice bags because they saw the frenzy. The report quoted him saying that a bag of 9 kg rice, which used to cost $15, now sold for $47. That is sick. Other retailers responded by placing limits on the amount of rice that each customer could purchase. Other stores, unable to keep up with demand, were implementing rationing schemes or deploying innovative methods to stop panic buying. In Canada, a grocery store in Toronto has decided to limit each customer to 1 bag of rice. So chaotic. It's one of many things in the famine process that's going to be happening and getting worse as the days go forward. I do not say in any way, go and panic buy rice or build up your stocks or get more food or prepare for the great famine, because I firmly and fully believe, scripturally so, very clearly in the Word of God, that we go before the 7 years gets going. God is coming to fetch His bride and lock us away with Him for 7 years before He returns for the final time. So if you have the means and the ability and you want to go and buy rice or other things for those who are left behind and leave it in your homes for them, by all means do that. Fantastic. You can hope it reaches them. I would spend some of that money on Bibles and on things about the rapture, and prepare your home so that people have got a place where they can learn about God, for instance. But me rushing out now to go buy rice and panic buy, no. I trust the Lord, and I go with what lies ahead of me tomorrow, and I don't get swept along with waves of fear as the world creates it and as this thing develops. I see my Lord coming for us shortly. So no panic buying, no stressing, no wrestling people for bags of rice. I might wrestle them for their souls to get them into heaven, but for a bag of rice, you can have it. God bless. Keep looking up as we see the day approaching. Shalom.